day that everyone is dreaming of. As we bring you back to the commentary box, Alan, you're a local as well around these parts. Special experience to take a Formula One car around these streets.
Yeah, without doubt, it definitely is. It's one of the circuits that everybody watches on television as a young child growing up, coming through their karting careers, and obviously wants to race at. It's a very difficult circuit, and we've seen so far this weekend
So
quite a few
set
people
to
getting
go.
it absolutely spot on right. Some not quite getting it so
What's
right.
going on here?
And ultimately, I think the qualifying is going to be a battle between
There's
these
1
guys.
minute to go.
Ferrari are there, Aston Martin
for
are there,
Q1
and
to start.
also Red Bull. Which one's going to come out on top? It's too close to call.
And in my video here.
How we like it. Verstappen is the championship leader ahead of Sergio Perez. Verstappen and Perez, winners of this race. The same applies.
Oh, there we go. There we go. And I guess we are live. Yeah? Are we? We are live. We are live. Yeah? Microphone is working. Everything is working. Wow. I managed to get home just in time to do groceries. Unbelievable. So we are definitely live. Let's see what's going on here. We are ready for the qualifying in Monaco 2023. The best qualifying of the year. Apologies for the light. I will have to find a solution soon. I'm gonna add some beautiful lights here in front. Let's see, we have already cars on track. Let's see who's on track. Alright, alright. Driver's tracker. We want our driver's tracker here. Come on. We have the timings there. Let's have a little switch here. So first cars on track. Who's coming out? I see Alfa Romeo there. Ooh la la, ooh la la. What's going on here? Okay. Give me the trackers. Alright, perfect. So everybody, now this is the craziest part of the session, let's say Q1, because you're gonna have like 20 cars in a 3 kilometers track, and it's all pretty tight, narrow roads, Monaco. I mean, wow, 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 wow. This is gonna be crazy. And of course, it's dangerous, in case somebody touches the wall, crashes the car in this session. There is no time to recover. 16 minutes to go for this Q1 session. I'm excited. I'm so So excited about this one. Monaco is the best. It's the best. So we have basically everybody arrived on track, right? You can see by the tracker. Yeah, everybody on track. Gonna get something to drink. Just a second, guys. I'll be back. Oh, look at that, Perez. Perez, Perez. You were considered the street king and crashed the Sunday vote. Look at that. Wow. Man, I mean, that was too quick. He didn't break at all. What happened there? He was going way over the limit. Sergio, look at all the debris now on track. This is gonna take time, guys. This is gonna take a lot of time now to recover from this. That's for sure. They would have to clean all the debris now that are all over the track. So yeah. Oh no, we have a red flag. Why? Wow, that was a big one. Wow, I'm disappointed, Sergio. You stopped the whole excitement now. So Perez is out. Perez is definitely out. Well, the clock is stopped. 11 minutes and 12 seconds to go for this Q1 first session here. Mm. Sector 1, Sector 2, and Sector 3. Yeah, yep. That's true. This was a big weekend for Sergio. It's right, Martin. Martin Brandle is saying that. I mean, considering that in Monaco it's really extremely difficult to pass. Now that Perez is going to be relegated to last position, I mean, it would be a miracle even to get to the points. In the points, like in list in 10 position to get uh, uh, like a single point at least. This is gonna be this is a crucial moment for the championship, I think, especially considering the battle it's between Verstappen and Perez at the moment. So it's crucial. Unless Max makes a mistake, which is unlikely, Yeah.
How can we explain to our audience, James, the track improvement? It looks the same, doesn't it? But what is actually happening out there?
So we'll have to wait a little bit now for the marshal to clean the track.
So we've had a Formula 2 race since free practice 3. They're on Pirellis though. Do they spoil the grip for the Formula 1 cars? Looks like a bit of polystyrene and stuff, doesn't it? That's come out of the Tech Pro barriers there. Yeah, because that car was in front of him, wasn't it? The Alpine was actually in front of him and then moved over into the pit lane. I think that just distracted him. So the Alpine, yeah, had come out of. It was actually on track, wasn't it? It hadn't come out of the pit lane. It looks like it had because it was navigating the pit lane. It just got. I think Sergio's just got in there hot, having looked at that car getting out of his way. No, the drive shaft punches into it. I mean, they have a pool of gearboxes now. What cost Charles Leclerc here a couple of years ago when he changed a gearbox and well, they didn't want to do that. Yeah. It cost them. You get a 5-place grid drop. You've got a pool now, but you don't want to keep ploughing through them too quickly. inside. Now a squirt of throttle, full lock, absolutely full lock. Carl could barely go around there. Again, rear tyres complaining. They're not really giving him the grip he needs at the moment, Lewis Hamilton. Into the darkness of the tunnel and ease your way through there. It's quite a right-hander, actually, tighter than you might think. That's a really tricky braking zone. It's so downhill. And you use that curve to push the back end of the car around. Be careful not to be looking left and veering right and touching the barrier. And now, unsighted for the driver, the speed and commitment they take through all of the swimming pool section is tremendous. Brake in a straight line, rotate, turn the car, and again, traction's better in a straight line. Now it's going to slide over the top of the camber in Anthony Nose corner, rear wing wide open, DRS, drive to the line.
7th fastest for Lewis Hamilton. This is not what Sergio Perez wants to hear. This track is really ramping up. Albon, 2nd fastest. Logan Sargent, top 6. Max Verstappen goes quickest overall. Now George Russell slots into 2nd place, and Perez keeps tumbling down the order, and he might just even find himself knocked out in this first part of qualifying with his car by the side of the track after a big accident. Valtteri Bottas goes 4th fastest. Worth reminding you, Sauber, Alfa Romeo Sauber, haven't been higher than 10th on the grid here since Robert Kubica in 2008. Lando Norris is in that top 5, making top 6 as Charles Leclerc now goes 4th fastest, and Nick de Vries, last of the championship at the moment, goes 2nd fastest behind Max Verstappen, 10th and a half between them. Lance Stroll next across the line goes 4th fastest. Sergio Perez now down to 15th as Fernando Alonso, 10th and a half up on Max Verstappen and taking advantage of more and more track evolution. Perez is definitely now not through into Q2. He's in that bottom 5, and he's not going to make his way out of there. This is turning into a very, very horrible afternoon indeed for last year's race winner. Esteban Ocon now into the top 2, just behind his old teammate at Alpine, Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, remind you that there's a mixture of new and used tyres out there, but make of that running order what you will, because I can't make anything out of it. It's all over the place.
Every lap that goes by, there's a massive change in the grip level, it seems, of the cars, and the drivers enjoying it. Well played, Yuki Tsunoda. Nick de Vries, 5th and 6th round for a Tauri at the moment. Hamilton's going to start again here. He's still in that bottom 5, Martin. And more, the pressure now goes on to the likes of Lewis Hamilton to put some distance between himself and the bottom 5.
Yeah, because also if he needs fresh tyres, you know, you've got to refuel probably as well. You've got to pull the car into the garage to refuel. You can't refuel it in the pit lane unless it happens to be carrying a load of extra fuel. There's the gully on the inside you need to catch to pull the car around like a railway line. This is where he's on full lock, arms crossed, a little bit of pavement, and now again a nice wide but early turn in to Portier, and the camera does a better job in there than the human eye of giving you a feel. And there's that burst of sunshine, and the car gets all skittish here. You try to hit the barrier on the left-hand side, you'll always slide past it, although Hulkenberg didn't yesterday in practice. To back corner, lovely, look at that, flat out. And this is then the sort of hop and skip, ignore the traffic. He's coaxing the car all the time into the apex. Somebody ahead, but let's ignore him. A lot of understeer through Rascas. Is this going to be a better lap for Lewis Hamilton?
Lando Norris goes 6th fastest, 7th lap on this set of tyres for Lewis Hamilton. 12th fastest. I don't think the tyres have got any grip left in them, Martin. He's going to need some new boots.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? He'll need to get back round in a hurry.
Max Verstappen's in a hurry. New fastest first sector, and there you go. Completes his lap into the 1:12, mid 1:12 now with Max Verstappen. Bit of a lock up there for track will be at its best condition. Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Perez, who's out, Sargent and Joe, that's the bottom five, and we're watching Kevin Magnussen, 19.1 for the first sector. Yuki Tsunoda's gone 2/10 faster through the first sector. They're both on laps currently. We can head down to 10.
Lewis Hamilton's just passed me in the pit lane, and there goes George Russell again, both on a new set of soft tyres. So Mercedes really feeling like they need the juice from a new set of soft tyres. Hamilton's got to find almost half a second to be absolutely sure of getting out of this Q1 session. Piastri's hit the wall, by the way. There's just a little nerf on the rear. He's asked the team to check out his car. They say it's okay.
Yeah, and they better hope there's not yellows or red flags, then those that are under pressure now. And Tsunoda's done the fastest first sector of anybody.
Kevin Magnussen, perilously close to the wall, out of the final corner, goes 11th fastest. That might not be enough for him. We're on board, going through the swimming pool chicane now with Nico Hulkenberg and getting a driver's eye view as Yuki Tsunoda goes fastest overall. Brilliant effort from him. Nico Hulkenberg now to the line. He's been in the top 10 plenty of times this year. Only 12 fastest. If they're going to get to Q2, it will be by the skin of his teeth, and they're all going to be queuing up now behind him with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, and has he got enough time? What's going to happen with Max Verstappen? Is going to get close to the wall in Anthony Noakes? Very.
I did ride the wall a little bit out of the last corner, but I think it's fine.
Okay, understood. Yeah, have a look. Cracked a bit of sponsorship with him.
He certainly did. Took a bit of the advertising hoarding. We're on board now with Charles Leclerc. So it looked like for him, his teammates slowing down.
No one behind. Carlos. Come on. Yeah, we've seen it.
Carlos was coming into the pits, and that's why he was going slowly. But yeah, he didn't leave his teammates much room there at all.
Sainz is in the drop zone, and he's got a huge amount of traffic ahead of him then as they prepare to take. They've got to get round and take the line before the checkered flag. They're going to have to get on with it.
Yeah, there's only a minute to go, and not only having... Oh, Lewis Hamilton goes straight off at the Nouvelle chicane. Hamilton is another one that is going to have to now get to the line to start the final flying lap, because this one won't count, because he'll get caught out with track limits, and he's down in 15.
Yeah, and he needs then to recharge his battery, doesn't he, and prepare the car again, cool the tyres a little bit, and there we go. So this is where the car gets skittish under braking, and he locked the front axle and had to abandon. He knew he was never going to get round.
The way that this track is ramping up, there are a lot of people in danger. This is George Russell. He's another one that's had lap times deleted. The two McLarens in their Triple Crown livery keeping out of the way. Nico Hulkenberg will want to now get a move on because George Russell's right behind him. Russell will pick up a decent toe now behind the Haas as he accelerates to the line, goes third fastest. George Russell could be comfortable. Lance Stroll's got purple for the first two sectors on his latest lap, and now goes third fastest himself. We're on board with Carlos Sainz, one of two big names right at the long end as far as they're concerned of this qualifying. Hamilton's not picking up pace. Checker flag is now out. Verstappen goes fastest overall. He was the first car to take the checker flag. Bottas puts himself 10th fastest in the Alfa Romeo. Hamilton is in a bit of trouble here. He needs to pick up the pace. Carlos Sainz through the first sector.
Hamilton in 15. Wow. It's a lot of traffic now, as expected. Sainz in 17. What the heck? Russell put it in third. Regardless of the traffic, Carlos Sainz. It's now or never for Sainz. So Hamilton is safe after all. Puts it in seventh position. Sainz in fourth. Verstappen fastest overall. Yuki Tsunoda in second. Wow. Albon in third. Unbelievable. Perez is last, of course, because of the incident. Let's go back here. Wow, that was something, for this first session. That was really something. Wow, wow, wow. What a shocker. Let's do like that. Let's put off the volume now for the commercial. We don't care about the commercial. We want to see action on track. That's what we want to see. Alright, let's do like that and put the volume off. Alright. So let's see what we have here. The leaderboard. So the cars that are out, Logan Sargent, Kevin Magnussen, Nico Hulkenberg, so both asses are out. The Alfa Romeo Zoom is out, and Perez, of course, because he crashed the Sunday vote. And it's gonna start last. And considering Verstappen is first, so this battle between this intra-team battle between Verstappen and Perez, it looks like Verstappen has the high upper hand at the moment, for sure. What's going on here? Wow, 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 wow. So both McLarens are in. That is nice to see for them. Hopefully also Ferrari are in. Alonso in 9th position. I was expecting a little bit more from Alonso. This weekend it looks like Stroll is having the upper hand on Alonso, which is like remarkable if you consider that Alonso has been dominating the battle of teammates with Lance. Here we have a better light probably. So like that, yeah. So are we back for the second session? What a scenery. My God. So beautiful. Such a beautiful day. That's what you want. You want like the best weather on Saturday because you want the drivers to drive as fast as possible in these narrow streets of Monaco. And then maybe to make the race a little bit of exciting, more exciting, let's say that with a rainy Sunday, that would be ideal. Like the ideal for Monaco, it's a sunny day in qualifying and a rainy day on Sunday's race, just to shuffle up, to mix it up and make things a little bit more unpredictable. Because of course, as we know, if it's when it's sunny in race day, more or less, the position are gonna be fixed. It's going to be difficult for drivers to overtake unless there is the variant of having the rain. The rain can mess things up pretty badly, and in a more exciting way, of course. So the cars are getting ready. Lewis is already there at the end of the pit box, because he wants to get out. He wants to put a lap in. He knows that if somebody else has a crash, can hinder your possibilities, you know, to improve on your laps or to put in a lap at all. So it's reasonable that he's already there. Let's not forget that the second session of qualifying Q2, it's I guess 15 minutes, yeah. So there is less time, of course, to put in a lap. 30 seconds to go for Q2 to start. We have all the drivers lining up in the pit lane. Of course, now there are 5 cars less, so it's a little bit less traffic, let's say. And everybody are out on track. Everybody are coming out on track now. 15 minutes to go for Q2. Sudden connection. That's good. Guys, don't forget to click on settings and put the quality at 1080. It's not very nice like that, so let's put on this one. It should be clearer. Let's see if it's correct like that. 1080 p 60. What is going on here? I just wanted to put a heart. There you go. All right, all right. So we are off again. Ten minutes to go. Verstappen has already put a lap in. 1 minute 12.38. Gasly in second, Alonso in third. At the moment, in the elimination zone, there is Hamilton in 11th, Stroll 12. Well, but of course they still they yet have to put a lap in, a quick, fast lap in. So now you see Stroll, it's 6th and down on Russell in 10th. Well, it's not so great, but there is traffic. There is traffic. Now Alfa Romeo it's moving aside for Lance Stroll. Alonso is also on the start-finish line. Probably Alonso is starting his quick lap at the moment. I guess so. This is clear. Okay, this is much better. Albon only 12 fastest. Lance Stroll is still in the elimination zone in 13th place. The microphone is working. Yes, it's working. Okay, cool. Hamilton up in 9th. Where is Russell in 11th? So this new Mercedes is not doing so great after all, huh? Let's put the microphone a little bit more like this. Should be better probably. Alonso in second position, only 600 of a second to Verstappen in first. Yuki Tsunoda, the chicane after the tunnel. Oh, that's bad on the tire. Yeah, he locked the front left tire and now he has a visible spots on that tire. He's ruined this set of tires for sure. Oh, Alpine, third and fourth. Wow, Alpine looking mighty in this Q2 session up to now. Bit of traffic in the garages between Mercedes and Ferrari. Verstappen improves on his timing. He's below the 1 minute 12 seconds. 1 minute 11 second, point 9. Alonso in the pit. Ferrari are only 5th and 6th, and McLaren 7th and 8th. Unbelievable. The McLarens are in front of the Mercedes. And also the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll. Now Valtteri Bottas seems to be on a quick lap. Yes, he's on a quick lap. Let's see where he ends up. Valtteri, ninth position. Ninth position. In front of ex-teammate Hamilton. We have a replay here with Ocon. Sandevot. Probably touch the wall a little bit, huh? Touch the barrier. Ah, yeah. Was lucky. Was lucky. He got away with it. Seems like he got away with it. Yeah, he lost balance on the front left. at Saint Devote, and then he touched, but not too heavily, with the rear left into the barriers. Let's see, we have a Mercedes here of George Russell starting its flying lap. Ferrari is coming out of the pits. So close to the barriers. Nice, George, very nice. This section on the Hotel de Paris with the casino, it's great. I mean, when you look on board and you see the drivers, they are so close to the barriers, to the wall. It's unbelievable. Now into the tunnel, full throttle. And then they have to start braking. At the exit of the tunnel, there's this little bump, and you first have to commit on the bump and then you start braking. If you brake before the bump, your car is going to spin around and gonna crash it at high speed into the wall. So that's very important to remember that. So George Russell, he put in the fastest first sector and is in third position. It's looking like George Russell is doing a little bit better than teammate Hamilton this weekend up to now. Let's see, Hamilton, he goes only 10th fastest. Wow. Not feeling confident, not feeling comfortable with the car. Let's see, my hero, Charles Leclerc. What can he do? Can he put it on pole today? Looks like it's hard at the moment. Hamilton saying there is something wrong with his right rear suspension. He sounded a bit worried though. Leclerc puts it in second position, Alonso in third, Russell in fourth. All right. Let's put a different, just so that you see the timings better. And then we go back to the trackings. So no, the 7 fastest in front of Sainz. Wow. And then the 2 McLaren to finish the top 10. Oh, Norris into the barriers. Wow. Yeah, there it's a hefty whack, says Crofty. Ay, 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 ay. Now goes into the pits with 2 minutes to go. Well, this is critical for Lewis and also for Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll seemed to be so quick and now it's in 14th position. Also, the gaps are really tight because if you consider that there is only 6 tenths of a second between Verstappen in first and Lance Stroll in 14th position, it's like you have 14 cars in 6 tenths of a second. Wow, that's critical. Like, like a slight mistake, a minor mistake, and you are out, basically. Ah, poor Lando, poor Lando. Yeah, he's hit the barrier and after the swimming pool section with the front left, and then he lost balance and he gave a whack on the right side of his car, on the right side of the barriers. We have 40 seconds to go and everybody are lining up. Wow. Tires are not ready, Lewis. This is critical for Lewis, huh? He didn't have the possibility to warm up the tires because everybody was slowing down at the end of the lap to prepare for the final quick lap. So drivers at risk are Hamilton in 11th position, Lance Stroll of course in 12th, Valtteri Bottas in 13th, and then Alex Albon in 14th and Nick De Vries in 15th position. Well, it's unlikely that De Vries is going to do better because it's like 1 second away. Yeah, and he puts it at 11. Nick De Vries 11th position. Only 3 cents from P10. Stroll is in the pit. Lance Stroll is pitting, so he's out. Wow. Hamilton has put it in 5th position. And relegated Piastri in P11. Norris is in P10. He's hanging out by a thread. Lando. There's only Alex Albon that can do something, but he can't. So Norris is in 10th position. Albon is finished. Bottas is finished. So this is it. The drivers that are out: Piastri, De Vries, Albon, Stroll, and Bottas. Unbelievable. Stroll looked quick in Q1 and also in free practice 3 this morning. He looked pretty quick. He's gonna be disappointed, huh? Lance, Daddy is gonna be disappointed tonight. But unless Alonso, does better. So Alonso is in third, Leclerc in second position. Very nice, but Verstappen seems to be unreachable. It's 2 tenths. He has a 2 tenths advantage on Charles. Verstappen yet again seems to be unbeatable this year. I was really hoping, that in Monaco we would have a bit of a, of shuffle of position between drivers, but man, these cars are to drive. Hamilton says this car is hard to drive. Well, considering this is the Spec B car the Mercedes brought to Monaco, which is significantly different from what we've seen so far up to now. This is an alarming bell for Mercedes by Lewis. Oh, so let's see. We have only Q3 now to go. And this is crazy. I just hope that something more exciting happens in front, with somebody else other than Max Verstappen to put it on pole. I have nothing against Max. I like his way of driving for sure. I love it. But it's just so not to, kill the championship so early. Like we're just at the 6th race and it's already looking like a Red Bull dominance all the way. So it would be nice to have a different winner, of course, and also a different pole sitter. That would be more exciting for everyone. I'm speaking now as a fan of the sport and I'm not biased now from the fact that I'm a Ferrari fan, but it's just for the benefit of the sport. It would be very good if somebody else, will put it on pole and win this Sunday, just to spice it up, make it a bit more exciting. We know that next weekend we have the race in Barcelona in Spain, and I'm expecting Red Bull to be absolutely the quickest there, because Barcelona is an all-around track, and I'm pretty sure that Red Bull are gonna do uh, very great there. Wow. Of course, now nobody's on track. There's a little bit of break between the Q2 and Q3, but now we're going for it. Beautiful sceneries from Monaco. What a place, Monaco. It's beautiful to the view that you get from the top of the mountains there, looking down the harbor with all the boats, the yachts, and wow, what a lovely atmosphere there in Monaco. That's beautiful. We have somebody watching. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Please don't forget to drop me a like and subscribe to my channel if you like being with me and hearing what I have to say about the Formula One and the races, and we share the passion together. This is the most important thing. So 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go for Q3 to start. The last session, the most exciting session of all year. It's Q3 in Monaco. It's when you have the fastest car around the streets of Monaco with the lowest weight, low on gasoline, fresh soft tires, and the drivers giving it all they have, everything they have around these streets, these narrow streets. That's beautiful. I cannot stop from moving, shaking my legs because I'm so excited. One minute to go. I would love to see Daniel Ricciardo driving again. What if it was Daniel driving now in the other Red Bull instead of Perez? Even though Perez is very, very, very good in street tracks, and it's been nicknamed the the streets king. But not today, Sergio, unfortunately. Not today. Oh, such beautiful yachts you have there down in the harbor, outside of the harbor. Such huge yachts. Beautiful scenery. It's a lovely day in Monaco. We have 15 seconds to go. Oh no, actually it's already out. They're already out. Cars are already out. Alright, my live data are actually in front of my streaming. So only Russell and Norris are still in the pit, but now they're coming out. Only Norris is still in the pit. Norris is still in the pit, probably has some mechanical issues after the whack he had at the end of the Q2 session. Brand new tires for everyone. Well, it looks like Verstappen will put it on pole today, considering it's been fastest in both Q1 and Q2, and also in free practice 3 and free practice 2. So it's like Verstappen is the man to beat, and now puts in the fastest sector in the fastest first sector. Alonso, wow, Alonso in first position, 1 minute 11 second point 7. Wow. What Alonso is going to wish now is for the session to end abruptly and not to resume, hoping that he could secure this first position. Leclerc puts it in second in front of Max. Times are starting to crawl in. You see, all the engine, all the revs are up. Soft tires, just the minimum amount of gasoline to get through. Carlos Sainz puts it in second. Wow, this would be nice. This would be nice, you see? To have like an Aston Martin, then the Ferrari, and then the Red Bull next to the Alpine. That would be cool to have a bit of shuffling up. But who knows if Max is going to go quickest overall. We will have to wait and see. Sorry. Alonso is still in first position. 8 minutes to go. Or actually, it's 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. All right. Alonso in the pit, also Leclerc. Now Sainz is in the pit. Everybody is in the pit except Verstappen, Tsunoda, and Russell. And Norris, of course, is in the pit because probably he's not going to resume Norris this Q3 session. He's done very well to put it in to reach Q3 at least. He's going to start in top 10, though it will start from 10 position. Alonso says that he's pushing like an animal. And you can tell by the time of 1 minute 11 second point 7. Point 7, yes. It's very close between them, huh? It's like 500th of a second. This is the gap that divides now Alonso from Sainz from Leclerc. Wow, 3 drivers in 500ths of a second. It's nothing. Like you blink an eye and it's 500ths of a second. Russell puts it in fourth position. Now Verstappen is looking like in fifth position. Wow, this is unexpected. Probably somebody is listening to my prayers. Of course, don't get me wrong. As I said before, I have nothing against Max. I love the way Max is driving. So dominant, so precise, very few mistakes, quick every time, quick all the times. So as a fan of the sport, I'm loving the way Max is driving this year and also the previous years. But for the sake of the championship and for the sake, of the excitement for everyone, I hope that somebody else puts it on pole today, to be honest. And it would be even better if Verstappen doesn't get, in the front row or the front two rows, let's say, because that will mean that you will have a quick Verstappen, a very quick car with the need of overtaking. And that could make up, things very interesting for the race for tomorrow. So less than 5 minutes to go. What is going on there? What is going on there? Esteban Ocon puts it on pole. Wow, that is a shocker. Hamilton in fourth. Wow, Ferrari only fifth and sixth. Come on, come on. Now this is critical. This is critical. We have few minutes to go, and Esteban Ocon puts it on pole. I cannot believe my eyes. Alpine looked mighty up to now, but Pierre Gasly is like sixth and in eighth position. What happened to Esteban? How did he do it? Wow. Wow. Chapeau, Esteban. That was a great lap. 1 minute, 11 second, point 5. Wow. This is really, truly incredible. Let's see if he can keep the pole now. Now he's in the pits. Verstappen is out for with the out lap. Now we'll go for the quick lap. This is it now. This is it. Less than 2 minutes to go. This is now or never for everyone here in Monaco. This is the best time of the year. This is the best qualifying of the year. And we are graced, we are blessed with a beautiful weather today in Monaco, so drivers can really push it to the limits. Wow, Esteban Ocon in first. I cannot believe myself. I cannot believe my eyes. Look at that. Bravo, Esteban. Charles Leclerc puts it on pole. Wow, I'm going crazy now. Charles has put it on pole. Wow. Come on, let's go, let's go. I want to see a Ferrari on pole, please. I want to see a Ferrari on pole in Monaco. Let's hope that it stays like that. Carlos Sainz puts it in third. Verstappen only fourth, and followed by Alonso in fifth. Wow, what a shocker we are having here, huh? Alonso pole position! What the heck? Fernando Alonso is putting on pole in front of Charles. No, my heart is racing now. I would have preferred Alonso to be second, but I'm happy for him. Let's see if Max is going to improve. Wow. What happened to Max? How come it's not improving? Hamilton and Gasly are in the pit. Russell in 8th. Wow. Wow, this is madness. Fernando Alonso's put it on pole. Session finish. Wow, Alonso in first, Charles Leclerc in second, Esteban Ocon in third. This is great. This is great. This is what I wanted to see. Yes. We have a bit of excitement. We have an Aston Martin and a Ferrari. No. No, look at that. Verstappen has put it on pole. Oh, my heart is shattered now. I was wishing, for. Nah, come on. Verstappen is breaking everybody's heart now. Let's put it on ball. Just 800ths of a second. So there is only 1/10 between Verstappen and Leclerc in third. Only 1/10. This is so tight. This is so close. And also, this means that it's going to be. Wow, look at that. Even in traffic. He was 2/10 down in the middle sector. Unbelievable. He was hindered by traffic. So he has done it all in the last sector. Unbelievable. Wow, he's even brushed the wall. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And last time of asking. After getting stuck in traffic, being 2/10 down in the middle sector, and even brushing the wall at the end of the start finish line. Wow. Unbelievable. He has gained over 2/10, almost 3/10. No, actually, a bit over 3/10. He has gained 3/10 on Fernando Alonso and Charles Leclerc only in the last sector. Unbelievable. 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 Last sector by Verstappen. Red Bull are still the team to beat. Unbelievable. Esteban Ocon, less than 2/10 from pole position. I mean, it was impressive to see him on pole. Yeah, Fernando, the only way to win it tomorrow is with strategy and a bit of luck. You have to be in front of Max. The only chance is, well, the first chance, probably one of the most important he has, is at the start. We know that Fernando is a great starter. Fernando is a great starter, and he starts from the inside line to go in San Devot, the first corner, and that will be a crucial moment for him if he wants to put his Aston Martin in front of Max and his Red Bull, because otherwise Max is just gonna set into a rhythm tomorrow, and then it's a matter of, if there's a safety car, if somebody gets lucky with the safety car. I don't think that the forecast said that there was a slight chance of rain in Monaco tomorrow for the race, but by judging now, by looking at the weather now, look at that. Blue sky, clear sky there in Monaco. I like the suit from Charles Leclerc, all white with a bit of red, of Ferrari red. That's very nice. But yeah, this is it. This is it. Alonso said in the radio he was driving like an animal. Well, he really deserved the pole. I feel such a pity for him. I mean, even though I wanted Charles, to be out on pole, but I would have been very happy for Fernando Alonso to snatch this pole position, and instead it goes to Max. So, wow, this was an exciting, eh? It was an exciting end of qualifying here in Monaco. But for a moment we thought Esteban Ocon was pulling the magic trick out of his hat to put it on pole. For a brief moment, he looked like a hero today, Esteban Ocon. But still, it's starting from fourth position, and that is great from Alpine, considering he's in front of a Ferrari of Sainz, the Mercedes of Hamilton, It's in front of teammate Gasly, of course, and it's in front of both Mercedes because also Russell is in 8th position. So unbelievable stuff from Alpine to put it on 4th with Ocon and 7th with Gasly. What a session we had! What a session! I was jumping from my seat when I saw that, Charles Leclerc put it on pole, and then Alonso has put it on pole again. And when I saw session finish there, I didn't realize that Max Verstappen still had his last final flying lap to go. And that is it. That is it. Max Verstappen has put it on pole for the first time for him in Monaco. That he put it on pole position. Of course, it's not the first time that he's won the race. He has won it at least once. I guess it was last year, if I'm correct. Oh no, it was in 2021, I guess. Last year, Sergio has won the Monaco Grand Prix. What am I saying? Let's see, who's there interviewing Charles Leclerc? I don't know this guy. But yeah, what a thrilling qualifying session. What an exciting qualifying session. Ah, let's hope for something crazy to happen tomorrow. As things stands now, it looks like Max is just going to win it again, and that looks pretty bad for Checo Perez, who was starting last after crashing it into the wall at Saint Devote in Q1. So Leclerc is the 4th top 3 start of the season. We know that Charles is a great qualifier, but he's lacking a good racing car on Sunday. The car is not kind on its tires, the Ferrari, as we know. So the tires, they have a very small window in which they perform. As soon as you're out of this window, the tires, they just go down abruptly and lose all confidence and performance. So let's hope that Ferrari can improve. And let's hope that we have a battle out in front between Alonso and Verstappen for the first position. They are both fighters. They're both gonna fight it hard. Of course, probably Fernando, in comparison, has much less to lose compared to Verstappen, because Verstappen is leading the championship and he has to make sure that he's bagging the maximum points available in this race if he wants to put a gap between himself and Checo Perez in second position. But Alonso, even though he's in third position now in the championship, it's less likely for him to be, like a title contender at the end of the year. And he needs to win a race. He wants to win a race. He needs to win a race for Aston Martin just to, put a mark on their improvement this year. Of course, they were not expecting to win races at the beginning of the year in winter testing or at the launch of the car, in February. They were not aiming for winning races. They were aiming for podiums at best, because of course they were considering Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes to be in front of them. But as things have panned out, actually Aston Martin is the second quickest car at the moment on track, on every track, and so we have Alonso in third position in the championship. And now, of course, they start dreaming of winning racing, and their best chance to win a race is on this type of street circuits, like Monaco or Singapore or in Hungary, which is like a track, but it's more like the characteristic of the track in Hungary are closer to a street circuit than on a, like, let's say, standard track, layout. So those are the best chances. Those are the best chances for Aston Martin and Fernando Alonso to bag a win this season. And as things looks now, this is a greatest opportunity, a great opportunity for Fernando to put his car in front of Max at the first corner, try to make a move. He needs the perfect start, and he needs to hope that Max on the other end doesn't get a perfect start. Otherwise, as I said before, Max is going to drive into a rhythm and is going to build at least a little gap that is going to allow him to pit whenever he wants, considering the Red Bull are the best team, among the best team, if not the best team, when it's about pit stops, and changing tires and so on. So Fernando really needs to make it stick in the first corner. Really needs to make it stick there if he wants to, if he's dreaming of winning a race this Sunday. Wow, what an excitement. Of course, we have Leclerc in third, and it's only 110. But it's gonna be really hard for Charles to overtake both Fernando and Max Verstappen. It's going to be really hard. And considering you know, the Ferrari strategist, which they have a very bad, uh, like reputation. They have the worst reputation lately, the Ferrari strategists. It's more likely that Leclerc is going to lose his third position, to benefit perhaps Ocon or Hamilton behind them. And also Sainz, same thing, considering the Ferrari strategist. I mean, it's more likely that Ferrari drop down in places, rather than, you know, jumping, having a jump on the cars in front of them. Unfortunately. Okay, guys, well, I guess this is it for the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying session. Thank you so much for tuning in and to drop me a like. That's really appreciated. Of course, I'm going to be here tomorrow afternoon for the race. I'm going to tune in. The live stream starts at 2:30 European Central Time in the afternoon. And I hope to see you. I hope to see somebody. Please drop me a like, put on a comment. Let's chat. Let me know your opinion in the chat. Let me know what you think of the race of this weekend, this lovely weekend in Monaco, which is, for me, it's an highlight of the year. It's one of the best tracks in the world ever, period. And I hope you tune in tomorrow and you follow the race along with me. And maybe we're gonna chat a little bit and discuss what we think about the race. Thank you so much. I'm gonna follow up with some video now this afternoon that I'm gonna put in my channel and also on TikTok. Remember, the channel is always Pedal to the Metal F1, also on TikTok. Just gonna drop some videos now to give a bit of a summary of this qualifying session. And let's see. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you